And I can come right on around to the pool deck. So now I can spy on my wife and her girlfriends while they out here doing that women gossip. I can be listening to what they say in case they talk about me. Well, guys, we got the new SOLIOM, SOLIOM, however you pronounce that, solar powered security camera installed just that quick. Now you hearing feedback on here because my voice is coming through on my phone. I'm gonna get y'all up here close and show you. But first I want y'all to notice, watch the camera. And you hear my double voice. Okay, I turned the recorder part of it off here, but first I want y'all to watch the camera. And I'm using my phone to turn this camera. I can go all the way around, zoom in from my carport somebody drives up to right that angle right out through yonder toward coach's playground, which that's fine because I got another camera over here by the RV. But I'm gonna spin that right back around. Now I'm gonna spin it back around toward the front door. Probably gonna have to tie my wire up there because the wire is gonna be picking up in the camera when it goes all the way to the left. Yes, that's good. That goes all the way out there anybody pulls up. But my wire right there is in the way. I'm gonna have to do something with that wire, get it out of the camera. I'll do that in a minute. But I'm gonna zoom it back around toward the front door. And there it is on the front door. Now it's a good 50 yards from right here to my front door. But when you put this up, you got to be within your Wi-Fi range. But I got Wi-Fi booster in my RV, so I can pick up anywhere out here anyway. But I'm gonna try to hold this phone up there and let y'all see how good a picture this thing takes. Now I did notice when I was hooking it up, guys, it was plumb simple. All you had to do, I scanned the code in the little book it come with. It popped up the app in the app store, installed it. All I had to do is put my Wi-Fi name in there and my passwords, and then it voice command you from that point on that it was pairing. And once it paired, it had a little screen popped up that showed you what all the features you can use on here. Now it takes a micro SD card, or you can buy cloud service, which I'm gonna get a micro SD card for mine. But I'm gonna get y'all up here close and hope y'all can see this. Y'all see me in this phone because I'm camera's looking at us standing here. But you can zoom out, or you can zoom all the way in. And boy, that's too much zoom. I can't even see the house, it's so zoomed in. Let me back up a little bit and get it get it right on the front door. Zoom in. Yeah, that's a good camera. And I ain't even zoomed all the way in right there. And I'm 50 yards from the front door where that camera. And that's zoomed too much. See, it's zoomed so much there it ain't focusing. So this camera will pick up stuff further away. I can tell who anybody is right there. But I like this how you can turn it. I can go all the way back around. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. I can go all the way around when we ain't at home. Now I'm gonna have to zoom out because it's too close to the pool. It's zoomed in too close to the pool right there. I'm gonna have to play with it and see what all kind of settings it's got. I know you can hit the microphone. Let me go back and find the microphone. Can y'all hear us talk? And I see you hearing me talk coming through the phone. Or it's recording now. I can take a snapshot. I can hold the mic and I can talk, and now it's coming through the speaker there. And guys, you can do this from anywhere. Turn the speaker back off. I got the speaker. No, I still got it recording. There we go. Now I got it turned off. But I may have to change my location. Well, I didn't get it recording again. Let's get over here in the shade. We're going to have to get over here in the shade and play with this thing, guys. But even though I have regular security camera monitoring my home, I had this one right here, and I had a video on it months and months ago, last year sometime, and this one's got a light on it. It looks like a motion light, but it's got a camera. This here's a on for you. Well, it quit working. The lights still come on and work. And the reason I got it so low instead of up here, I wanted it because I had it when we was on vacation out toward the pool, for this other camera picks up the door and all good. But if anybody come up here, it would notify me. I could look at it real quick and see who it is, and I could punch that out just like I did right out here and talk to them when I was in Florida on vacation. But like I said, that one's done quit on me. I don't know if I got it wet washing the porch or it just went out. But let's go back out here and play with this one. So my last video a few days ago, I done an unboxing of this. Going to put it up that day, and it had to be charged for 12 to 13 hours. And I plugged it up. It's got a USB plug in, whatever it is, and plugs into the solar panel piece on there, and you charged it up until the light turns green. And guys, this is so simple. That's the reason I'm not showing this. Now, I ain't figured out the app, but it was so simple to set up. But now I got to figure out, I think what I did, I think I'm connected to my Wi-Fi instead of my Wi-Fi booster. I'm going to have to connect it to the booster. Because right now, even though it's zoomed in or out, as far as it can, it's too close to pick up anybody at the pool and see them clear. But I hear somebody coming, and I'll get back with y'all in just a moment. Alright guys, I'm back. That was my neighbor had come over, and I ain't sure where I left off. I think I was saying, I think my Wi-Fi I'm connected to is not my booster. And the service is going and coming here. But let me see. This is one of these things here that I'm going to have to play with to figure out what all it does. So I'm going to go all the way out and go back into the app. And I may have to reset this. So I can connect it to my Wi-Fi booster. Go in and redo this and try to hook it to the booster. Because we was just looking at how good it was working. And now y'all can see it's just got a blurry picture. And I'm sure that's from the service. Because if I ain't on my booster, I'm out of range. And it acts like it's slow getting the information. So I'm going to go and see if I can get it connected to my booster. And then I'll get back with y'all. But it started out working good with a nice clear picture. But I know sometimes if I'm out here with my computer, it may work sometimes, and then the Wi-Fi goes if I ain't hooked on to the booster. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, I've been playing with this. Now this here just surprised me, and I'm finna turn this camera around and show y'all. Now I said it's 50 yards to my doors, about 40 yards to be exact. And I don't even know if y'all can see on this camera, but right to the left of that house right yonder, out there on the road, is my mailbox. That's a good 100 yards. First, we gonna take the camera and walk right over here. I'm doing this trying to show y'all. This is the old camera, and I'm here by the welcome board. And here's me that is videoing from out yonder. I'm hoping y'all can see that. But now I'm going to turn this camera right over yonder to that mailbox. And y'all, we finna walk out there. And again, I hope y'all can see this on this camera on this phone. I can see the bullet holes in that mailbox. But it really ain't bullet holes where I shot it with a pellet gun and knocked the paint off and made dents in it. So let's walk out there with the camera so we can see ourselves out there. Now there's the two bullet holes, or I said bullet holes, but it's actually dents in there where the pellet just knocked the paint off and put a dent in the mailbox. And I can see me out here, and we finna see, y'all can see, maybe. Y'all see I'm behind y'all. Tripod's between me and my hand trying to show y'all the camera there. So that's a pretty good camera to pick up that far. And I ain't got no fancy phone here. I mean, it's some type of iPhone or something, but it's old. So that surprised me when I was zooming around and zoomed in on that mailbox, how far it zoomed in like that. So I could actually put this camera on and leave it recording and tell you everybody that comes down my road all night long the next day. I like that. Now we walking back, and I don't know if y'all can see us, but we walking back. I'm trying to hold it where y'all can see what I'm seeing. But again, guys, what I like about this is you got this app on your phone anywhere you go. You're on vacation, and when you ain't at home, you can just turn it on anytime you want to, zoom around, look and see if anybody's in that area. And from what I'm reading in that book, you can buy multiple of these, and you name them where you got them. And you could take actually 3 of these. I guess it's according to your Wi-Fi distance, how far your Wi-Fi would pick up, and cover around your whole house like I do with the security system that's got a camera on each corner of the house already covering my house. Then I got other style cameras placed around out here. But I like this, how I can use this app. So I still got a lot to learn and play with this little app here to see what I can do. I know I got to get that cord out of the way, one thing. I got to get it tied back around where it don't show up in there. But one of the big questions is going to be, well, how long will this camera last? Well, that I can't tell you, but as I do with all my product reviews that I show, if you see in this video and it's a year later, if you just comment down there and ask me how it's doing, I'll tell you how it's doing. If it's broke or it wasn't no good or whatever. But I can't give you all I can do is show y'all best I can right here how good a picture it's taken. And I done talked through it. And I done listened to myself talk through it. And now the recording, I gotta get me a SD card and put in there. And I don't know how much it would cost if you wanted to pay for that cloud service storage, which I'm not gonna do that myself. It's got on here, it tells you how to buy cloud storage service, physical installation, how to pair it up. And just like I always said, if this poor old dumb country boy can do it, you can do it. Because I'm not too savvy on this new technology stuff. This was simple to do. And as always, I'm going to leave a link in the description below this video where you can go click on this camera and you can look at them and read about them and see if it's something you think you might want. Just like I do with everything I show. But for right now, guys, I got it good enough now that I can sit in the house in the air conditioner tonight. Get my phone to close. I can sit in the air conditioner tonight when I ain't doing something or I'm playing on editing or uploading a video. I can play around with this and learn more about it. And if I learn something really exciting about it that I think I need to tell, I'll give an update in the next few videos. If something happens to it real quickly, don't last very long, I give an update. Now, when I give updates on stuff like this, it may be within one of my gardening videos, and I walk up here and I'll say, oh yeah, by the way, that camera, it's still a-going. It's working fine. Or I might say, hey, that camera wasn't worth a crap. It didn't work no time. So guys, after taking more time right here, there's some couple things I want to mention to y'all. Is I went in here and I updated the system, and when I done that, it is even working better. Also, you can share this device out with, just say, your spouse or your kids or whoever you want to share it with, but you can set it to where they can't change nothing, or you can set it to where they can only maybe look at it, but they can't do anything. You can do different settings that don't allow them to do everything, but yet let them look at the app through the camera. If that makes sense. And you got all kind of other settings, and you can record, like I was saying, to iCloud, or you can record to your micro SIMs card. But I'm gonna show y'all again now. I'm gonna get y'all over here close and let y'all see. I'm all the way to the left right there, and I know y'all can't see it, just plumb beautiful on mine, but you can see the wire hanging there in the way. I still ain't got the wire out of the way. Now, I'm not zoomed all the way in. That's just, I mean, that's the perfect spot for it right here, because I can see all the way out to the road. See everything under the porch. Plenty clear enough for me to see who it is. And I can come right on around to the pool deck. So now I can spy on my wife and her girlfriends while they out here doing that women gossip. I can be listening to what they say in case they talk about me. So far, I'm liking this little camera. But again, I just have to give updates as we go along. Or if you watch this video and you see it's a year later and you want to know about that camera, if you just ask me in the comments, I'll reply back as soon as I see it. Let you know how long it lasted, if it's still going, how good it is. Now, I've had good luck out of these solar panel lights and stuff I got. I've even got some cheap ones that's went through snow, 10 degrees. And I don't guess I've got any of them that has went out in the last, since 3 years ago when I started getting that stuff. If it's something it is, I can't think of it other than that on for you camera up there. That's the only thing that I can think of at the moment that has quit since I got it. And that could have been my fault. I did pressure wash the porch and didn't take it down when I first started spraying water. Now these are supposed to be waterproof, but you know, a little pressure, I may have messed that up myself. And also, one other thing I'm going to do on it, I'm going to see if I can go to the app on it and update the firmware on it, just to see before I do anything. But I'm going to leave it there even though the camera ain't working good, because I can listen through it, I can talk through it, I can turn the light on and off by my phone, I can turn the sirens on. Everything still works, so it's gonna stay up there anyway. But guys, like I said, if you're interested in this little device, I'm gonna leave a link in the description below where you can go check it out. I don't know what other devices they make, but I do know that it says in here that you can buy multiple devices, put them on this same app. Just say if I had two of these, I just named this in front door because it's pointed at the front door, even though I zoomed the yard. But say if I had one in the back of the house and one in the front, you name one front, one back. You can click on which one you want to look at and do whatever you want to do. It's got detection alerts that I guess it detects motion and alerts you. You got where you can set the recording times on it. Like detection detects some kind of movement, it'll record for 10 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever you set it for. And if you don't get the cloud storage, the way I understood the directions, once I get my SIMS card, and that's kind of the way some of my deer cameras work, once it gets full, you can set it to where to start back over. And that's what I've always done. That way, go ahead to go for days like that before it gets full. Well, if I come up and I notice something's missing, I can go back and look at the video and see if somebody stole it or whatever before it has time to start back and record over that video, if y'all see what I mean by that. And that's why I don't care to get the cloud storage. I'm not going to pay for the cloud storage because I'm one that now I'm home all the time every night. So unless I go on vacation and then we got a neighbor right there and a neighbor right there, and trust me, they watching. They watching. And they will shoot you. But as always, guys, if this is your first time to my channel and you ain't never subscribed, please reach down there and hit that subscribe button. Don't cost you a thing. Ring that notification bell so you'll get notifications when I get videos coming up. And I used to tell people that don't watch a video that they don't like or not interested in. But I'm going to start changing that. I don't want you to watch it, but just punch play on your YouTube on your phone there when you're driving, mute it, throw it in the seat, and let it play over there. And that'll really help me out, and I appreciate it a lot. But guys, that's it. I'll play with this some more when I'm in the air conditioner in the house tonight. See what it does at nighttime. Do a lot more playing around with it, but now I got to go over and help my neighbor. That was him showed up a while ago. He's got a little mechanical issue. He wanted me to come over and help him figure out on his wife's car. See if I can figure out. I ain't no mechanic, but I can figure out some simple stuff. But as always, I hope y'all have a great day and a blessed week. God bless. See y'all next time.